OnlyFans model was in the top 1% of earners in the world? Let me explain. Sophie Rain is who I'm going to be talking about today, and she revealed on her social media that she is one of the highest earners, not just on OnlyFans, but in the world, with how much she's made this year gross profit on the site OnlyFans. Yes, as you can see, she's made over $43 million in the last year on OnlyFans. The first thing that's got to be put out there, that is like literally the top 0.00000000001% of people on the platform. So anyone who's like, oh, I'm just going to download that right now and get going. I'm going to be a content creator. Don't know why I did the voice. You wouldn't get that success unless you put in the work. There is an element of a lot of work that needs to go into it to be in that echelon, that top area of earners. I understand there's a lot of work that goes into it, okay? And I'm not gonna shame on it. I'm not gonna say it's a bad thing to do. Whatever you think of it, you think of it. No one should be earning that much from it. I'm sorry, $43 million. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? That is mental. And she went on to reveal as well the individual months of how much she earned. So she went on to reveal that in November, she made just under $4 million gross. October, not as successful of a month, $3.7 million. People obviously were very excited in July and spent some money, $3.9 million in July. And again, keeping that summer feel, 3.9, almost 4 million in August. And that's obviously how she went on to make $43 million. Big creators like KSI responded to it, basically just saying in any industry, you've got to put in a lot of work to be in that top echelon. I just think a lot of discourse about OnlyFans and a lot of work in that realm is very shunned upon and looked down upon and things like that. But at the end of the day, it is just an industry. They are just a content creator. And they're making stacks from it. So at some point you look at it and be like, fair enough. I actually saw a tweet where somebody said, if only I didn't have any morals, I would also be a millionaire maybe. But obviously there's more to it than just posting a picture of yourself and then getting people spending money on it. At uni, I actually did media production. COVID really messed it up. But my third year project was a documentary, and the people I was with wanted to do it about OnlyFans. So I actually have looked into it. I've done some research. I've done some for my uni course. For my uni degree, okay, for my documentary, okay, but there is a lot of work that goes into it, and a lot of people just look at it as if it is really, really simple. But this is mental, like $43 million. I just thought to myself, like, when the first person made the internet, and it was just like some forums and like little conversations, and it developed to like MSN, and like you can talk to people, and now it's just full blown millionaires, self-made millionaires, from selling their pictures of their toes. Do you know what I mean? Like there's definitely somebody who's made $1 million from selling pictures of their toes. She even revealed her highest spender, somebody like you and I, just a regular person spending their money on some content. This is for like personalized videos and things like that. Guess how much they spent in the year of 2024? $50? Nah, come on, it's got to be higher than that. 5,000, a couple grand maybe. There's someone that's really, really into her. No, 4.7 million. 4.7 million. Is this someone that's like a billionaire, and at that point you're like, yeah, man, forget it. I've got stupid amounts of money. Let me just do that for the fun of it. You know what I mean? When you just like, she must be absolutely laughing. Who on earth would spend that much money? At the end of the day, it's their money. They can do whatever the hell they want with it. And also, if they're spending that much on OnlyFans, and I'm sure they are very much breaded up. They've got a lot of money to their name. But there's, think of all, you could have donated it to a charity, mate. You could have donated it to a charity. And what you're getting for it, you can just find elsewhere for free. Do you know what I mean? Come on. 4.7 million. When I saw it as well, when I saw it pop up on my social media feed, I didn't get shocked. I was like, 43 million? Is it something to just go like, no, that is something to be like you're earning more than some professional athletes earn in a year. So if you don't know, obviously I make content on YouTube, I do TikToks, but I primarily stream on Twitch as well. There is an overlap. Well, there definitely is an overlap. Flipping hell, Twitch is crazy sometimes. But no, not an overlap. But there is like a similarity to the two. You're posting content elsewhere on other platforms to promote and push people to another platform. Obviously, it's a little bit easier to get people over to OnlyFans, I think, than to get, try out my Twitch stream. I play some Jackbox sometimes and other games. I make my own Twitch shows. Or, look at my knockers. Do you know what I mean? Bit different. It's a little bit easier to do that one, I think. There's part of me that does have a little bit of, what's the word? Respect. I see you. I see what you've done there. Oh, I've really seen you. Too much, actually. Whoa. I've seen them do like they have to do a lot of TikTok. And obviously Sophie Rain's a different example in like the top 0.1%. But the ones that are like smaller OnlyFans creators or something like that, smaller content creators that want to get to that point, there is definitely a similarity to a small Twitch content creator that's trying to get to that point as well, like a Kai Cenat. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, there is similarities if you really want to compare. And it's just so like normalized now. As I said, when I saw the amount they made, I didn't react to it really. But like, that is a professional athlete's contract. Do you know what I mean? Like that. There's footballers that don't earn that much. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. That is how an OnlyFans model became one of the top 1% earners in the world. But obviously, I've spoken before in the past in another video when I spoke about Amaranth, because she said herself, you won't be that top 0.1% or 1% of OnlyFans creators if you start. You know, it's a long-winded thing, and obviously you lose a lot with it. There's a lot of risk with it. So like, if you're seeing this video and you're thinking, I'm going to start one. What am I doing? I'm going to start one. Really think about it. Really think about it. But anyway, thanks for coming on through. As I mentioned, I do stream on Twitch as well. Come on through, the links in the bio. Make sure you drop a sub if you haven't done so already. And if you are one of those high spenders on OnlyFans models, come on, man. Just subscribe to my Twitch. Gifted subs, maybe? Cheers. Thank you. And I'll see you when I see you.